How are you guys? Back into the next little detail. Again, I'm not going through absolutely everything when it comes to like the blocks and the kicks and the things we're going to be doing in these videos. It's going to be one specific detail at a time, so it means you've got something to focus on while you're doing that little bit of home practice and things like that. Okay. Today we're dealing with upper block. Okay. It's about the changeover. Now, if you saw the downward block video we did and released, which was a bit of a long one because I waffled a bit, as is my want, we talked about this push-pull changeover. Okay, upward block is obviously a different mechanic because it just goes up. Okay, but it still has a kind of push-pull action. Yeah, one up, one down. But we also need to talk about the crossover. Okay, because a lot of people get it wrong. Okay, so when we're walking forwards doing this block, I want to watch my hands. We come from our chumbi, we go up, into first block. Okay, when we change, okay, this top hand, as it comes down, it will come down past my face, down the centre line, and it will then come to my rib. I am not taking it from here on the outside. So as soon as I do that, I am undefended, I am guardless, I am blockless. Okay, and that's a big chunk of time where I'm just waving my arm around. Okay, I want to keep this in a position of cover, so it's down my centre line and it drops. Okay, as it comes down, my new blocking hand when I step passes it. Okay, they come close. So when we were talking about downward block, okay, I've got one up here, one out in front, okay, and they come past each other, one in, one out. Yeah, push pull. Okay, my upward block, okay, this pulls down, that pushes up. Yeah, push pull pull push. Yeah. And they swap. I have always got something in front of me. I've always got something that is covering just kind of bits of my chest, bits of my face, and then ending in that high position. Okay. Reason for this, now I know how we teach this to kids, okay? We get kids to understand what this block has to do by saying it must protect your head. Yeah, something is coming down, yeah, and you swap them with a pool noodle or something. Yeah. So they understand it's got to be like this. Like little dragons, the 3.5 to 6s, I do upward block with, and I say upward block, but I say remember it's your umbrella block. It has to cover all of you to keep you dry. Yeah. Now, obviously, I'm not going to give that explanation to the juniors or the adults or anything, but it is a reasonably good analogy for where the block ends up. It's not what it's protecting you from, because really an upward block is, you know, it's a punch to the face and you're just scooting it over your head. Yeah, I understand it could be something coming downwards, but one arm is a bit weak for that. Let's face it, if something's coming down on your head, you either move or you get in close and cross high. Yeah, and you do some sort of double catch, or you go for a shield, you know, like something like this, whatever. Okay, a one-armed upward block is not necessarily going to protect you brilliantly for some big heavy strike coming down. Okay, but okay, to make kids in particular understand where it needs to finish, so it's not ending here and they're only protecting like a bit of their head, or they stick it in their ear, or they put it on their forehead. Useless. Okay, high block, umbrella block for the little ones. Okay, it must cover all of you. Okay, but when it gets there, at all times when we switch, okay, it has to cross, it has to be one up, one down. Okay, we don't go step and be unguarded for that big chunk of time in the middle. Yeah, oh no, poof, too late. Yeah, it doesn't work. And just the same as we don't do that. Yeah, like I always say hands of a clock, and that's it's kind of, yeah, you look like one of them wavy arm things that's full of air in front of car salesmen, you know, places. It doesn't work. It has to centre line, okay, up the centre, okay, and it's got to cover this bit. Yeah, something is coming at your chest, at your neck, at your face, and you scoop it high, because once it goes up, you can then scoop round, catch, counter, up, counter underneath. Yeah, if something's coming at your face and you can just knock it above your head, that usually leaves you a good gap for opponent's face, throat, straight down, okay? And I'm mostly covered here. I've covered high in case something comes on top. I'm covered here in case it's swinging this side, and it's very easy to drop an elbow to cover ribs if I can see something else coming, okay? But if I'm getting used to doing that, I'm really open if I'm going up and round, okay? Up and stop, it's important. But like I say, when you do the changeover through the center line, okay? Second, when you're doing this, when you're paying attention to getting this right, okay, one thing we don't want to see people is what's called a stop-start, okay? You're not an eco engine, okay? When you come to here, you do not need to contact and stop and then go again, okay? Because however fast you got this hand to the midpoint, if you stop it, all that momentum and power and strength and speed and whatnot is gone. And then all you got left is this bit of shoulder action here, okay? No, it comes through the center. It is one motion and they pass and then it stops at the top. We are not looking, yeah? You're not doing it the same as the beginning of Dosan as an example. Yeah, it's not fold block, okay? Because that bit is then wasted. Okay, it is a single motion, swap and change, swap and change. And it is difficult to make that look strong because I'm kneeling down on the floor. I've not got the momentum and twist from a stance or anything, but you get my point. Okay, whatever's coming towards your face, or it could be down on top, let's for example for the kids, okay? But whatever it is, you've got to meet it fast and with power and with accuracy, yeah? It doesn't work if you're yeah, it's messy, it's too many steps, you lose power, you lose speed, you lose momentum, okay? And it also means it's an extra step where it will mismatch from when you step and change your feet for walking basics. Because a lot of people will go step, fold, and then just block on the end. And it shouldn't be. Your block should finish as your stance clicks into place. Okay, if you're going, okay, it will mismatch, okay? And it looks like there's just too many parts, okay? So up the middle, clean switches, but it goes from rib to top, yeah? One motion, not two, yeah? And it must go up your center line and it must cover all of your head, yeah? Details, okay? Details are important, especially some of your higher grades are up in the blues and browns, yeah? This is what we're starting to look at. We're making sure you know your basics, lovely, okay? But we need them to be a superior version to people just going, yeah, this, yeah. Little dragons, red belts, okay. Like get away with this a little bit as you're getting figuring out your left and right and to match your hand with your foot, okay. But if you're up in the senior grades, we need some detail, we need some speed, we need some power, we need some accuracy. Yeah, we want you guys looking super sharp, super sharp. Okay, have fun, enjoy, keep practicing, do the work.